Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
Oh, okay. Andrew, she's got her sights set on the target.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt is breaking right to left.
This putt starts on a good line.
You're going to get it really close.
Oh, not there. What a putt. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's go to the par 3 second. That might be the best swing of the day. What a beautiful leave right there.
This one for back-to-back birdies.
9 feet remain.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And with that, she moves to 2 under par for the championship. Teeing off here on the 3rd.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
This will play nicely. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
Straight at it.
That's a great approach shot into this 3rd green, and now a birdie putt coming up.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole. This shot from around 100 yards out. Currently with a 3-shot advantage. All right, we can work with that. This putt to get to 4 under par. Henny is right there.
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top.
Let's go to the par 3 fifth hole.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And hitting yet another green here today.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Just needs this one to kick right. That'll work. Pin high. Good look at a birdie here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Nothing too much in this putt. It should go a little bit to the right, though, I think.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Leading by 3 strokes now.
Teeing off here on the 7th. From the bunker. Never a bad play to get back in the fairway. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet remains.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
A bumpy start through this hole, but what a way to finish.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. This one looking pretty good off the tee. An amazing shot here into the 8th green, and now a birdie putt coming up.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4. That is a big-time drive. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Come on.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We've hit the 10th hole. It's a par 5. Well, they can't all be good. What happened there? This is the 3rd. That was solid contact with the tree. That could end up in the rough, and you never know what kind of lie you're going to get. Man, that was a good shot. She's putting for double bogey. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
That was close. 6 feet to the cup. She drops back to 4 under par for the tournament.
Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. Oh, that is crushed. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Currently leading by 2. This would be a great up and down from this spot. A par putt awaits her. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see. A tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And just glancing at the leaderboard, our featured players on top, with Corey Connors in second. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Beautiful swing there.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Putting for a par now. And taking a look at the standings before we move over to the next, and it is Corey Connors leading this one. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Second shot here on their 13th hole.
Okay, clubbing down.
It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. And after that hole, our featured player remains in second place behind Canada's Corey Connors. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Well, she's got a chance to win this title. Can she stand up and deliver? Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Here's a chance to close the gap to the lead.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
That's got too much heat. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
A good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Just a quick glance at the standings, and this player is currently in a share of top spot alongside Corey Connors.
A par 4 here. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Time for the second shot here at 15. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt from a good distance away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This putt starts off nicely and still looking good. And it drops. Before we move on to the next, take a look at the leaderboard. She has broken the tie, and she has the outright lead. I think she likes that one. Another good shot from our leader. And right now at -4. Our leader has done it again. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now to 17, a par 4. A lot to like about that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, she's looking at a nice round 200 yards.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Beautiful shot from our leader. How about 18 feet to the hole?
This one's tracking.
While we have a moment, we take a look at the leaderboard. She is in front, Corey Connors in second. We've made our way to 18. She's got the lead. 1 hole to go to close it out. That really sounded pure.
That is absolutely spot on.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Here's the second at 18. Going with 5 wood. And not the right touch. This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going left to right.
A putt away from 65. And as she sinks that putt, she will take over the clubhouse lead. But will it be enough to win? Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome to historic Oakmont Country Club. It opened in 1903 and is still challenging even today's top players. It's the opening round of the U.S. Open. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, we've got an exceptional day of golf ahead as we follow our featured player in this first round of action. The course looks to be in immaculate shape this week. What can you tell us about this track?
Andrew, I've said this to many people before, but Oakmont Country Club is the one golf course in the United States, probably the world, that I would actually pay good money not to have to play again. I've competed in one U.S. Open here, and it was so brutal, I thought, I can't handle this. And I couldn't handle a lot of U.S. Opens, but this could be it. They actually slow the greens down from normal play. They slow them down. That's how much of a test this is. I have to say, it is beautiful now that they had all the trees removed for the most part. But when you have par threes that are 303 yards, no thank you. I'll take a pass.
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and she is in a tie for second place. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
That's a disappointing shot. Well, if this went down, we'd call it a bomb. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
"16 feet away."
Looks good.
She walks away with par. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
This shot is about 170 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Her aim was a little bit off right there and not on the green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, that was so close. All right, going to need this one to save par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Let's update the leaderboard for you, and you see two names at the top, our featured player and Sahith Theegala.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Dogleg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green in the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
Not a bad result right there. That's a good one to build momentum on. This putt left for birdie. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole at Oakmont is a high caliber par 3.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
4 right.
That's a high quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie here. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This one greenside in the rough. That just missed. This putt for par. Let us update the leaderboard, and she has the lead. Ricky Fowler in a close second. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. She nails that one from the fringe. What a putt. We need to see that again. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cameras from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
Five under at the moment. Looking to get up and down from here. This putt is from 19 feet away.
Crucial to save this par.
Here we go on a good line. This putt still tracking nicely.
Yeah!
As we move on to the next hole, she is currently up by 3 shots. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
She's feeling less club here. I have to say, I think that might be the right call.
Not a bad shot right there. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
She's looking at, I'd say about 21 feet. Okay.
This has my attention. Yes!
An 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as that's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt to get to 7 under the card. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I'm pretty sure this is quite a hard break to the left.
And that came out with some heat on it.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th at Oakmont is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. That's tidy. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 13th is a cool par 3 that works its way back up the hill.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Sitting at -8 for the tournament. 14 at Oakmont, not a long par 4, Rich, but still some work to be done.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
She's found the green on this approach. 14-footer.
Little birdie looking here.
Not a bad line, this. Currently 9 under for the round.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side. Fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
That is great contact out of the rough. This putt is from way downtown. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. This putt is for par. Okay, moving things along, and a quick look at the leaderboard. She is ahead by 7. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side that screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
I'd say she's got about 22 feet to go, guys.
Oh. 6 feet to the hole. And after that hole, still in front on the The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Oh, just hammered that drive, and now an eagle putt on a par 4.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Starts off looking good.
And it goes in. As she moves on to the next, she's now 11 under par for the event. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Ditch all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. You want to avoid that bunker on the right at all costs. From there, from the fairway, your second shot goes straight back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. When the pin is in the back, you cannot afford to miss this long. This is uniquely designed green, once again, almost in the shape of a square. This hole right here epitomizes the U.S. Open and all it is. It is just difficult and fair all in one.
I like the looks of this one. Will it get there? Still not putting.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Here's the third shot.
Come on, don't be shy.
What a way to finish the round, chipping in for birdie. Let's see that shot again.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and she finds herself at the top.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.